What's going on YouTube? Roxas the Torterra here, and today we are bringing you some Pokemon Showdown battles in the OU format. Okay, in the last battle, you guys, we were using the Mega Mawile team, but now we're using the Mega Scizor team. I didn't request anyone to give me any Megas to use, so I decided to use Mega Scizor because I've never got to use it before, so I'm trying it out. It's pretty good. I'm running an Impish set, so it's more defensive, but it's still a Mega Scizor. I should run Sword Dance because I haven't tested Sword Dance out yet, but I think the Sword Dance would actually really help. It has Defog instead of Sword Dance right now because it helps sometimes when they set up hazards. I use Defog to blow them away, but honestly there are certain Pokemon I don't get hurt by entry hazards, but most of them do though in this team. Most of them do. So let's get into team update. I might switch on the Sword Dance before I start a battle though, just to see how it works. I never tried it, but I have different variants of it. So you have the Mega Scizor leading the team, and we have our Gastrodon being our physical wall, holding the Rocky Helmet. And we have our Staraptor who's gonna be Intimidate. He's gonna have Intimidate, not Reckless, because Intimidate I want to use to lower, decrease attack, lower the attack, yeah, and hopefully get switches off. So switch into something else, and that could take a hit better than certain Pokemon on the team. And we have Typhlosion here who's gonna be having what's it called? What is it called? It's Hidden Ability now because Hidden Ability is released. So we're gonna be using the Hidden Ability Typhlosion with Flash Fire. I have another video with it, but it's really good. Typhlosion's moved up a notch because of the predictions you can make with it, because I've always been able to make good predictions with Typhlosion here and there, but it didn't really pay off as much as it does now, because when someone goes to a fire type attack, you can just Flash Fire it and usually just go for Eruption and it just destroys. So that's really good. I actually had a battle with this team in my Alpha Sapphire game, and we came close to winning, but we lost. But the first time I actually used the team was on Showdown, and I had a blistering win against somebody who was blistering. It was really fast. That'll probably be the second video that you see with this team. This is actually like the first team. The first video technically, kind of. Just going straight forward with the live battle. Still, just going with a post commentary. So I'll probably upload the other ones post commentary, but this one's definitely gonna be live. So we have Kingdra here, who's going to be a physical attacker as well. He's holding the leftovers. For some reason I didn't want to give Gastrodon leftovers, so I gave Rocky Helmet instead. I don't know. Gastrodon's really good, but it just depends on what you have on it. We also have Clefable here, who's going to be setting up our hazards, which is just basically Stealth Rocks. So, and we all know Clefable is bulky. I just decided to use Clefable because we don't have Fair in the team, and we do have a couple of weaknesses. Like we have a Dragon weakness, and we have a Fire weakness. And the Fire weakness doesn't really do much, but the Fire is for the Gastrodon can eat up the Fire, so can Kingdra, and so can Typhlosion, obviously. But we have Clefable on the team, so we could avoid Dragon type moves and sometimes Fire type moves too. If we don't have Typhlosion available, if I don't feel comfortable switching into Typhlosion, I'll switch into either Gastrodon, of course, for the second hit, like if it's a Fire type attack, and I don't think he's gonna go for a Fire type attack. I won't go to Typhlosion, I'll go into Gastrodon, or I might just go into Clefable so I could set up something like a Stealth Rock, or just see what all his moves or something. I don't know. I haven't really got to use the team as much, but you guys know where I'm going with it. Alright, so let's look for our battle. Actually, this team is interesting because it's not completely OU, which is what I like to see. Because my team isn't completely OU. Most of my Pokemon are might be considered BL or UU as well. I got a couple of OU Pokemon though. He does as well. So Gengar is definitely an OU Pokemon. So is the Azumarill. So is the Alexander. Forget it. He has 3 OU Pokemon on his team. The fastest being Gengar, actually. Gengar's the fastest. I just don't know who he's going to lead with. The typical lead I could feel like would be the fastest Pokemon on the team. Or it could even be the Diggersby. This Whimsicott, this whole team is a threat in a way. Even the Trevenant. I'm actually going to lead with Sunshine. Just to see who he leads with. Okay, so he does in fact lead a Whimsicott, because that's what I was saying. Everybody here, basically here can be led with almost, because if he has a Choice Scarf Diggersby, then yeah. Alright, so I want to make a prediction right off the bat and go for Hidden Power Grass to attack the Azumarill. But instead, I kind of want to go for Lava Plume, just in case if I go for Lava Plume, I can burn the Azumarill. But Hidden Power Grass wouldn't. I don't know how much it would do. I'm gonna go for a Lava Plume here. So Whimsicott is actually gonna set up a sub. So he would have predicted that really well, and the hidden power grass, he wouldn't even have to predict. Just the hidden power grass alone would have not even destroyed his sub. So in comes Zoomer. I hope I get a burn because it has a 30% chance of burning. We do not, in fact, get a burn. So what we're gonna do here is, I kind of understand because I have a feeling that he might just go straight for a belly jump, and we're not fit for any belly jumping craziness right now. Cause it's obvious I have to switch, but he'll probably. Okay, how much do I need Sunshine right now? I'm thinking. I mean, Sunshine can hit a lot of the Pokemon on the team, and she's Scarf. She's also Scarf, so that's the thing. If he switches, I mean, if he goes for belly jump, I'm gonna hate myself. I'm gonna go into Gastrodon. If he goes for belly jump, see, it's so obvious. That's why I wanted to stay in. It's so obvious. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he can't use. What do you call it? What do you call it? Oh, I'm gonna recover. I can recover stall him. Oh no, we can't because Zoomer's a beast. Oh my god, this is what I'm saying, and this is why exactly why I wanted to do it. Oh my god, we're gonna get wrecked by this thing. And I know it has decent bulk too, so I can't go for a Staraptor and go for a quick attack and hope to kill it. I can't even do that. Azumarill's bulky. Oh, this sucks. We're gonna get swept. Let's think. He one-shotted Gastrodon. Gastrodon has the most HP on this team, so that means he can one-shot almost everybody on the team probably. The only one I know he can't one-shot definitely is Blues. My Scizor. Oh my goodness. Here's an idea. We go into Staraptor, go for the Intimidate, and then we switch into Shiho, our Kingdra. I haven't even gotten a name for Staraptor yet. I don't know why. And it's a Gen 4 Pokemon. I should definitely have a name for it. Okay, so Azumarill goes for the Waterfall. We eat that up. The Fairy move is inevitable, but I believe I do outspeed. I want to feel like he's gonna switch, but he would never switch under these circumstances. He'd probably just go for a play rough. So what we're gonna do here is we could go for our Iron Head and hope to flinch. Couldn't we? We really could do that. That's the thing. We really could do that. My Scizor only has 2 moves. Sword Dance would have been so good. Let's go for Iron Head and see what we can do. Can we get a flinch? No, we get play rough and die. Just missing it. Just barely missing that kill. That's 2 Pokemon down to this thing. I know I should have stayed in and went for a Lava Plume and hope to get a burn off. Alright, so we're gonna Mega Evolve here. If he wants to switch, he can definitely switch into. Oh, he can switch, really. He could switch into Whimsicott. That's the only thing I think he could switch into. And then the problem is afterwards he'll probably go for a sub. But he's not switching because his Azumarill's already in. He's still outsped. Would you look at that? We're going to go for a Bullet Punch anyway and then take him out. I need to set up a Stealth Rocks. But we have to come in on something. Okay, Alakazam is perfect actually. Why would he come into unless Alakazam isn't his Mega? No, Alakazam has to be the Mega. Let's go into I'm a Fairy. Yeah, there's the Focus Blast. We're gonna eat that up. He's probably gonna lay out a Side Shock on us right now. I could scout with a Soft Boil because I know I can live a Side Shock. I should be able to. I can live a Side Shock. Let's go for a Soft Boil and see what he goes. A Psychic. He got a special defense drop. Relax. Okay, I know he's not one-shotting me, so I'm gonna go for a Stealth Rock. Oh my goodness, look how much damage that does. If I go into Scizor now, it's definitely not. This is what I'm talking about. Stuff like this. This totally destroys my wall when it really shouldn't. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna switch into Sunshine. If Sunshine gets critted or just dies, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, there we go. She can definitely live that. Now we can go for a Lava Plume because we outspeed the Alakazam. Because we are a Scarf. Get a burn just because. Okay, she didn't want to get a burn. Come on, Sunshine. We need to get a burn. We got the Stealth Rock up. The Stealth Rock's up, so that's what's really important here. Now, what we could actually do is go in. I want to go back into I'm a Fairy, but I'm not. I'm gonna go into Blues because we need to take out this thing as soon as possible. We're gonna go for a Bullet Punch. Yeah, that down goes Alexander. Alexander's frail. Alexander's frail. Okay, here's the Diggersby. Now, this Diggersby is probably Scarfed. Let's go into Staraptor. He made his move very quick. Earthquake. Now, if he switches, this is only because he is Scarfed. And if I go for close combat, he has a number of switch-ins, so we're not going to go for that. We can actually go for a Brave Bird. Oh my god, we're free to go for Brave Bird. Oh, we are very much free to go for a Brave Bird because we could take out something that comes in. That's providing if he's actually what I think he is. Let's go for a Brave Bird. So he is. Yeah, I didn't go for close combat because I felt like the Gengar was coming in. So there goes Gengar. Down goes Gengar. That is amazing. Okay, Diggersby is coming back out. So I have to predict that Diggersby is definitely gonna go for a move that can hit a flying type. What? I know he uses Earthquake normally. What if he goes for a Wild Charge? I know it's usually an Earthquake, Quick Attack. Is there a Rock Slide that he's possibly gonna go for? It's very possible. I'm gonna switch into Clefable. It's a Wild Charge. I knew it. Okay, so Wild Charge does go off. I don't know now. I mean, if Scizor could live a Wild Charge, and I could go for a Roost, that would be amazing. Let's see if I can live a Wild Charge. Oh my god, we lived a Wild Charge. Yes! Oh my god, we lived a Wild Charge. Yes. Okay, alright, can we predict him to switch and go for the knockoff? Let's go for the knockoff. Yes, Trevenant comes through. Here's the knockoff. Beautiful play. That's a beautiful play, if I do say so myself. Now, wait, doesn't Scizor outspeed? Scizor should outspeed. I'm not gonna even risk that. Let's go for a Bullet Punch right away. Down goes the Trevenant. That is amazing. That was a good play. I had to go for the knockoff right there. Plus, we could live another Earthquake anyway. Alright, if Diggersby comes back... Okay, it's the Whimsicott. So he's definitely... He's going for subs. Okay, let's go for a... Yes, we're going for Bullet Punches. Yes. So down goes a sub. We're going to keep going for Bullet Punches here because this is like the best play that we can go for. If I didn't go for that play just now, we probably would have lost. So that knockoff... He paralyzed us? Oh, Whimsicott, you need to go down, actually. You're a bulky wall. You definitely can't, sub again, and you can't Stun Spore. So he might just switch into his Diggersby. But if he switches into Diggersby, he automatically loses because Whimsicott's HP will go down. So he might go for a Leech Seed. Is this a Leech Seed play? He can go for a Leech Seed play. I'm trying to deduct everything he's about to do, but he might just be betting on Paralysis right now. And if he gets a move off because of Paralysis and it like crits me or something, I'm gonna be all types of pissed. Cause Encore. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna switch my move up because I'm definitely gonna keep going for Bullet Punch. Now wait. Let me think about that. There must be a reason why he did that. He's probably gonna go for his Wild Charges. That's why. I can't see him doing that, but if he does, then he has to though. And then if he's and if he has Quick Attack as well, then you know what we're gonna do to ensure a win. We're gonna switch out and go for a Intimidate. He goes for the Wild Charge as predicted. So we decreased Diggersby's attack and we got some recoil damage off on Diggersby. So now we just have to put in some work with Scizor. So we're gonna go for a Bullet Punch. Oh my god, crit knockout. Crit knockout. Oh my god, Scizor is powerful. That was crazy. See, if we didn't make that play just now with Scizor, he switched out right at that crucial moment and I knocked off the Trevenant and brought it down almost to... Wait, we brought it down to the red zone. Yeah, we did. If I didn't bring it down to the red zone, we would have had a problem because he could have Will-O-Wisp anybody on the team. He could have Will-O-Wisp Blue, so he could have Will-O-Wisp Staraptor. Oh my god. That was an amazing battle. So yeah. I don't know what to say. That was a good battle. Like, this team is really good, but it's just up and down. But that was a really close battle at the same time. It was a one-on-one right there. But I definitely had to switch. I felt like I had to switch just in case I didn't know what he was going for. I knew it was gonna be the wild charge, but I was like, maybe I don't want to be encored into bullet punch. So I was like, maybe if I intimidate him, drop his attack, he goes for the wild charge as I'm predicting. He'll take the recoil, and he'll take the recoil damage, and he's locked into it. And then at the same time, I can go for a bullet punch because I have priority. And then, even if he were to hit me after the bullet punch, if say he were to survive, he should have been down to a point where, after going for a wild charge, he should faint. So this scissor was really good. This scissor set is really good, but the only thing I couldn't go for was a swords dance. I could have went for it on numerous occasions, probably when he was switching out, when I predicted switch outs. Like especially the switch out with Trevenant, because then it wouldn't have mattered. Because if I had sword dance, it really wouldn't have mattered. I would just knocked off right afterwards, and I would have killed the Trevenant, providing if I was faster or not. But with a sword dance up, it would have been pretty much over. Because then I wouldn't have worried about the Diggersby afterwards. He would have probably sent out his Whimsicott and went for the encore with the bullet after I went for bullet punch. Well, no, encore. See, if I one shot, this is interesting because if I had a one-shotted the Trevenant with the knockoff after going for the sword dance and one-shotted the Trevenant after I predicted the switch in and went for the knockoff, I would have been locked into knockoff then, because his Whimsicott would have most likely have encored me the moment he went in, and then I would have been stuck in encore and he would have been sending up sub, and knockoff is resisted because of dark type move, and we all know Whimsicott's part fairy now. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Well, I don't know. I didn't really assume that he had encore. I knew he had sub. I knew he had lead seed. He didn't go for lead seed once, I think. So, what else did he have? Now I don't even remember what he had. I know he had sub, but that's the only thing he kept revealing. Sub and something else. Sub and stun spore. That's all I knew, and he had encore. So the last move had to be lead seed, but I felt like he would have went for lead seed the moment he came out. Just went for the lead seed, then switched out or something into perhaps Diggersby. I don't know, because that would have put the lead seed would have definitely put more pressure on me and made me want to switch if he would have done that. But anyway, Mach Punch that got a like button, like it for a name, break it, destroy, do whatever you want with it. Just don't hit that dislike button because it'll make me really sad. But if you guys have any comments or any suggestions for the team, leave some comments in the section below, and I'll see what I can do about it. I hope you guys leave me some feedback because it helps when you do. And I'm actually going to be starting a new LP soon on the channel. I'm just trying to figure out how far the game goes, because it's a new game, it seems like, and it doesn't really have much to it. So I might have to upload a couple of episodes of it, and then afterwards stop the LP and then wait for them to update it so then I could patch it and then get the rest of the game in there. So I'm working on that because I got votes on Twitter and some people said I should do a certain game, and it's only that game that everyone wants me to do, so I'm just going to do that game. And yeah, so subscribe if you guys are enjoying the content I'm bringing, and subscribe if you guys are hyped for the LP that I'm going to bring to the channel. And if you know anybody else that likes Pokemon, or yeah, if anybody else that likes Pokemon, then tell them to check out the channel, and that's about it. So yeah, I'm out. Bye!